to Annie's Angle. Tonight, we're gonna do girls' night in. How about that? That's why I'm dressed like this, because I'm gonna make my girl pals really a memorable type of, just a smooth comfort food of mac and cheese mania. That's right. So grab a cup of coffee and let me tell you how we're gonna do this. You know, a lot of women say, well, I'll just order out. But why don't you make it now? You can meal prep this, which I'm going to do. I'm meal prepping this. I'm going to make some for my husband tonight, and I'm going to prep this for another night with my girl pals. So what I'm going to use is organic cheddar cheese, and this is a lot of cheese, right? Or New Zealand extra sharp cheddar cheese. Another cheddar cheese, Wisconsin extra sharp cheddar cheese. Dubliner cheese, this melts very well. Gruyère and cheddar. This is a nice cheese. Gruyère is a very nice cheese that melts very nicely, even on pizza. And Fontina. So these are the cheeses I'm going to use. I'm going to use a cup of milk or maybe a cup and a half. I'll see how that goes. Dry mustard. I like this, a little teaspoon of dry mustard and a teaspoon of paprika. And of course, I don't like elbow macaroni. I like this organic Italian Artisan pasta. It's a little bit larger than elbow macaroni, but I like it. I found that I don't like elbow macaroni that much. Bacon. Now, I crumble bacon and I cook bacon first, and then I crumble bacon bits in there. It's so good. Now, I'm going to use this shredder, or you can get a hand shredder. Now, if you don't want to shred, you can do it this way. You can buy cheese already shredded, but I want this to be memorable, so I'm going to make my own mac and cheese that's going to be, and as I say, you can meal prep it, because I'm going to meal prep, and when my girl pals come over, we are going to party with a bottle of wine and just have a really nice time and comfort food to make them feel, they're going to talk about it for a while, because this is going to be good. So I already have my Gruyère and cheddar in my mixer, and it's great to have one of these, but if you don't, many times I've never had a mixer, and this is what I used, like a washboard. In the old days, they used to wash clothes with something like this. Or you can put this in your mixer and put it on. There we go, like magic. But we're going to crumble up our bacon. I put bacon in the toaster oven till it's crispy, about 30-35 minutes. And I have Wisconsin extra sharp cheese, cheddar cheese I'm going to use. New Zealand sharp cheese I'm going to use. Organic cheddar from New Zealand. Fontina cheese. And of course we have the Dubliner cheese, the Irish Dubliner. And the Gruyère and cheddar. And I'm going to sprinkle Parmesan on it. It gives it a little edge. And I'm going to cook my macaroni here. I'm going to put that on for 11 minutes in boiling water till it's al dente. And I have my paprika, my teaspoon of paprika, and dry mustard. And of course I have my milk. Cup and a half of milk. We'll see how that goes. And let's begin. I'm going to boil the water and get everything going, and we'll mix it all together. Oh boy, can't wait to try this one. So this is the next step. I want the pasta hot. I just cooked it 11 minutes till it's al dente. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep spooning it in, and then the cheese, because the only thing I cooked here is the bacon and the pasta. I'm going to freeze this just like this with the cheese all in there. It's melting already, and I'm going to put the milk, half a cup of milk, and then a cup of milk, and my teaspoon of paprika, and my teaspoon of dry mustard. I'm going to mix that all in there and keep spooning this and the hot pasta in there. And the only thing I cooked, like I said, is the bacon and the pasta. I'm going to keep spooning that in and mixing it. Just keep spooning that in. It's nice how it just melts it really nice for you. And you think it's a lot of cheese, but it's really does very well in here. You just keep mixing that all around. You want to get the spices in there too. And you can see right in front of your eyes the cheese is melting, isn't it? It's great. Can you see that? You can get the bacon all in there. And when you cook this, you're going to freeze this. And when you cook it, everything's going to come together really nicely. See, it just goes down. But you got to keep working that in. And it does spill around the table a little bit. That's okay. And you have big chunks. You might want to put that in the top. And I'm going to add a little Parmesan cheese. Just add like that. And I'm going to put it in another dish. Because my husband and I'm going to bake some of it tonight for my husband and I. Because he wants mac and cheese tonight. So, I'm going to give him some too. So I will spoon some in here. See, you can make a lot. I mean, you can think so. But this is a lot. Yeah, it's a little messy. Let's take the rest of the cheese and just put that in there. It's going to be really cheesy. And that's what you want. You want a nice cheesy dish. Till it's all gone, and you mix that in a few times. I won't keep doing it in front of you, but this is, you get the gist of this. You want to keep mixing it. And then I'm going to add some to this dish, and I'm going to bake this in the oven right now at 350. So we'll be back with tasting the mac and cheese. And this is, you're going to freeze. You're going to put a lid on this when it cools, and you're going to freeze this. You're going to mix it around more, of course, but then you're going to freeze it. So that's the next step. So here we go. So you can see how beautiful that is. Everything just melted together. The cheese looks very yummy. And this is for girls' night in. That's going right in the freezer. The only thing that's cooked in there is the macaroni and the bacon. That's it. That's going right in the freezer as it is till girls' night in. Whoopee! So did you make yours? I hope so. This I just made for me because I'm hungry. Looking at this food all day, oh, I want to eat. But look at this. Is this beautiful? It melted. Well, that's a little hot. But that melted all together really nice. You could see the bacon and a lot of the cheese. So should we take a taste? Of course we should. Doesn't want to go apart. This is delicious. You know, girls' night in, I mean, my friends always say, you want me to order out? No, we want you to cook and let's have girls' night in. With a bottle of wine and some good talk and some good music. Whoa, good food. What else can you ask for? Dessert maybe. But my friends love it when I cook because I really like to cook and I like to show them how much I care. And making this, you can put it in the freezer that day. It's going to be delicious. So, like this video, subscribe to my channel. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. Come again, we'll be cooking up a storm. Bye for now.